Another live love reading session. So, I'm sorry to say that signups are now closed. I've reached capacity. I have 11 of you guys left, and so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to read for the rest of you guys who are left. So, the first person I'm going to read for right now is somebody who wants me to call them your name. Or my name. So, my name, your question is, tell me about him. So let's do that. We're going to tell you about him. Let's see what is coming out in the cards for you. I'm just getting my cards ready real quick. So what kind of person is this guy? What's the connection with you guys? I'm assuming that's kind of what you're looking for here. So telling you about him. July B2 says, say my name, say my name. Classic. Till tomorrow. Ooh, you got a King of Swords guy. So you're wanting me to tell you about him. This is a King of Swords guy. So it makes sense why you're kind of wanting to know about him. I'm not sure if this is somebody that you're interested in or you're wanting to know about your future lover, but this does seem like somebody who's pretty close to you, like somebody who could be around you, like that you're dating and talking to right now, or somebody who's about to come in your life, and this person is most likely an air sign, okay? So we're looking at Aquarius. I'm getting a little bit of a Libra energy here too, perhaps even Gemini. This person is a little hard to read. Not for me. I'm reading them, but for anyone, for you basically. They are very mental person. So this is the kind of person that wants to seduce your mind before they seduce your body. They love having super long conversations. They do like to debate. They could be into politics, world events. They're super passionate. This person, in fact, has a philanthropic side or a philanthropic side where they want to help others. They're definitely known to be a humanitarian. They're also super independent, and freedom is important to them. It's funny because I'm also starting to feel an Aquarius energy off this person. And that's definitely an air sign type of energy. So yeah, definitely they've got their sun or moon is an air sign, or potentially their rising or even their Venus is an air. And so the way that they're going to approach you, or that they're going to want to get to know you, is a lot through conversation. And I know that's typically how you get to know people, but for real, this isn't someone who's just going to want to drag you to the bedroom right away. And so a lot of times when someone's connecting with the King of Swords type person, they're usually confused about, am I in the friend zone or not? Does this person really have feelings for me? Where's this relationship going? This person can be a little bit traditional. It's actually quite sweet. They really want to get to know you super well before they get connected with you, intimately, or even emotionally. Mentally, they want to feel like you guys are a good match. So they're definitely going to want to talk about the books that you've read, about your education, about what you've studied, about what you know. For them, it's all about that. They love to pick people's brains and see what different viewpoints are, and they love to have really deep conversations. So this is the person where on the first date, you're closing out the restaurant. You're there ordering, drink after drink or soda after soda, entree after appetizer after dessert, because both of you just don't want to get up and end the conversation. This might actually be somebody who, instead of texting you, will want to call you and have really long conversations until you both fall asleep together on the phone, kind of thing. Or it's maybe they want to email you. A lot of times the King of Swords, instead of texting, wants to move the conversation to email because they want to be able to write you long messages. I don't know why, but that movie, have you ever seen You've Got Mail? reminds me exactly of that guy. Now, I know Tom Hanks in that movie is kind of a dick, but he's also super charming, and I feel like that's exactly how your King of Swords is. I don't really know if he's as much of a dick as Tom Hanks kind of was, a little cocky, full of himself. I don't know. Actually, maybe he's exactly like Tom Hanks in You've Got Mail. Seriously, totally King of Swords type of guy. And so you kind of see what you're dealing with here. I think he's going to be attracted to you because of your empathy and how charming you are, how kind you are. And I also see, of course, because of the conversation. So brush up on your social skills if you want to connect with this person, because you're getting ready for a lot of conversation. They usually are some type of professor, teacher, counselor, leader of some type of nonprofit, coach, something like that. They usually gravitate toward a writer, speaker, leader. Yeah. Oh, you're about to watch You've Got Mail. That's so sweet. I love that movie. It's such a, I'm obsessed with it. Oh, hi, Althea. Oh my gosh, good to see you. So he's extroverted. So you want to know about this guy. He's definitely extroverted. Of course, I mean, we're talking about someone who's kind of like Tom Hanks in You've Got Mail. Okay, so he's super extroverted. Air sign. He's nearby. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I literally said that, okay? That creeps me out, because one of the first things I said is I feel like this is somebody near you, somebody that you're already talking with, or he's coming in, he's close by. You know him already. Or he's coming in. He's nearby. Oh yeah, being desired by this person is hot as hell. Like, seriously, no one will make you feel more wanted and more desired and more sexy than this person. And so that's definitely like a King of Swords type of energy. They love to build up the energy with you. Like I said, they have patience. They could easily go in for the kiss on the first date, but they hold back. Like, they make you want it. You know what I'm saying? And so being passionate with this person is absolutely incredible. Ooh, card fell on the floor. But they're saying something about wait. That's so funny. They're going to make you wait, basically. They're going to get that desire intense before they strike. I think you're getting a lot of messages that if you are already connecting with this person, you should wait. Let them pursue you. They love that. They love to be the one in the relationship who kind of wears the pants. Doesn't mean that you can't stand up and ask for what you want with this person, or like be yourself. I believe relationships should be an equal partnership, but they do like to wear the pants. And so, like, if you come at them, if you act a little bit too clingy, or if you try to rush things forward or ask what are we too soon, it ruins the whole game for them. And like, so allow yourself to be pursued. Doesn't mean you can't set boundaries with this person if you need to, but allow yourself to be pursued by them. Timing is important to them. They like to take their time. We're getting a lot of repeated messages here. So if you are currently connected with this person and that's why you're asking me, tell me about him. I think you're being told he does like you, he is into you, but give him time. This is really like how he likes to play it in relationships. Whoa. Unapologetic. Yeah, this person doesn't give a shit. That's why they remind me of an Aquarius or like a Gemini or something, because they literally do not care what people think, and they will be bold sometimes. Sometimes they can be sarcastic. Sometimes they can be a little intimidating or even kind of hurtful. Okay, I know I'm making this person sound horrible, but it's that same side of them that makes you so attracted to them, because they're bold, they're daring, they know what they want, and they go for it. They're also really sweet and gentle, and they're super committed in relationships. Like, when they're coming at you, like, it's because they have done their research, like, they've watched you, they've thought about it, and they're already in love with you before they even approach you. So, like, you pretty much have it in the bag when someone like this is approaching you. You just need to be patient, because, like, they like to be a little traditional and old school, and they do actually like romance. They also like to build a really solid friendship before they date somebody. Inexperienced, bold. Oh my god, I literally just said they're bold. Weird. They constantly come across as like very confident, almost cocky. But the truth is, they could be inexperienced. I have a feeling that this person hesitates or is hesitating because it's been a while since they've been in a relationship. You guys have a lot of potential together. This could be someone extremely important in your life. So overall, the message that I'm getting for you is be open to this connection. It's nearby. It's going to happen sooner than you think. Or maybe if you already know who this is, keep going for it. This person clearly adores you, and I love the King of Swords for you. I think this is a good match. If you want somebody who actually wants that you can talk to, like let's say you've been dating for 5 years with this person, you will never run out of things to talk about. Like, it will always be exciting and mentally stimulating. And some relationships that are super passionate and emotional in the beginning, years later, dry up because you don't have a lot in common, or there's not a lot to talk about, or you get stuck in some kind of rut. So I think the cool thing about King of Swords is that this person does long-term relationships really well, and they're super caring. So yeah, security with this person too. They will protect you because, like, look at this little shield and sword here. Like, they will protect, you know? So I hope that this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will see you next time. So, who is next?
Vin,
Okay, so Vin is next.
would I ever be able to find true love, or am I destined to be alone and single for the rest of my life?
Oh my gosh, Vin, you're making me want to cry. It's okay though. I've been asked this question a lot. I totally understand where you're coming from. Your question is, am I ever going to find true love, or am I going to be alone and single for the rest of my life? Now look, I will be real with you that there was a reading I did once for someone that I saw, like, their path was pretty much to be celibate, and like there wasn't anybody coming for them. But that is a very rare and unique situation. And then there's some people I've read for who were towards the end of their life, and like that whatever had already happened was pretty much it for them. So that happens too, you know? So who knows? Maybe you feel like it's obviously you've been single your whole life. So it makes total sense that you're just like, maybe this is a life sentence, you know? Maybe this is like just how it's gonna be. That makes total sense. You know, the longer that you're single and the more years that go by that you're watching your friends get married and people get pregnant, and like you're not having any dates and anybody coming at you, like, the harder it gets. You start feeling like not worthy, you start feeling ugly, you start feeling like, is it because I have acne, or is it because I'm fat, or is it because my boobs aren't big enough, or is it because I'm not attractive enough, or I'm not smart enough, or because I never went to college, or because I live in this place, or like you just start making up all these reasons, and then what ends up happening is you start to internalize those beliefs about yourself. You start thinking, because I've never had love, I'll never get it. Because I'm too skinny, people aren't attracted to me. Because I'm too fat, no one wants to be with me. Because I have this weird scar on my upper lip, I'm deformed and no one's going to want to be with that. Because I had like a bad childhood, I could never love and trust anybody again. Like, basically, I have a feeling that might be going on with you. That first it was like a circumstance and it was just divine timing, but over time it became internalized and it turned into a blockage, and now you might be blocking it from yourself. So this is kind of a check yourself before you wreck yourself message. I believe you're totally worthy of love. And I know that, like, after being single your whole life and now being told that it might be a blockage that you could be causing sounds really effed up and almost like a slap in the face. And I really don't want it to come across that way, but I actually want you to know that yes, you can have love. And look at the first card that came out. It makes me want to cry. It says, you deserve love. You are lovable. And this is where you need to start. I know that this is really trite love advice, that you have to love yourself before you can attract love. I don't think that you have to like fully perfectly love yourself to attract love. I think you just need to try. Like, I love myself, but I also look in the mirror sometimes and go, what the F? I also sometimes like realize that like I have issues and it makes me feel kind of unlovable and unworthy. So like I'm going to be real, like I feel like that sometimes. And I think that a lot of us will probably always struggle with that. Kudos to those people who've totally reached that ultimate level of self-love and confidence. Awesome to them. But I don't know if it's like totally achievable, but I think that you can get better at it. I think that it's something you have to work on, something you have to be aware of, something you have to be conscious of, and something that you need to cultivate. And so you're basically being told in this reading that it's time for you to get real. If you really want to manifest love and a soulmate and a life partner, you need to look at yourself. You need to ask yourself, okay, like, what am I doing here? Like, what's going on with my perspective and my subconscious thoughts and beliefs? Because whatever you believe, you receive. If you deeply believe something, you're gonna manifest that. That's where your energy is going. So, and I'm not talking about occasionally doubting yourself. If you doubt some stuff, don't worry, you're not going to manifest that. I'm talking core beliefs. So you probably have internalized some core beliefs that are causing you to be blocked from this. Also, I want to talk about something. I'm not sure how old you are, but if you're like in your 20s or early 30s, then it could just be a divine timing thing. If you're older, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, then there's definitely some blockages going on here, okay? So just ask yourself, I mean, I talk to people all the time who are 21, 22, 25, 27 who are asking me this question, and I'm like, girl, just give it 5 years. You know what I mean? So you could be in a just give it 5 year situation, but I feel like it's a mix. I also feel like you need to work on your self-love. So there's something from your past that's blocking this too. And I don't want to make you feel like you're messing up or anything. It happens. But it's possible that like one or both of your parents was less than loving with you or absent or neglectful. Dare say even toxic or abusive, or maybe they passed away when you were younger, some type of trauma there. And I see that a lot with people who are struggling with feeling worthy or allowing themselves to receive love or manifesting love. So going back to that root could really help. I would suggest going to therapy with a licensed therapist or counselor. Life coaches are cool. I'm one of them. Tarot readers are cool. But if you really want to get to that root, go to a professional. And talking that out and going back and healing mommy and daddy wounds could really help you. That in and of itself could help you manifest love. This has a lot to do with your root chakra. Your root chakra contains like your past life memories, but also your memories from this life, like the trauma you have with your family and like all these traumas you're having with like, am I always going to be single forever? That's up in your root chakra. And then there's also your sense of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling grounded, your ability to manifest money. All of that has to do with the root chakra. So you could work on figuring out what your goals are and what your dreams are and what your passions are and really hack away at that and start creating a paradise in your life. Maybe just accept your fate, quote unquote, that you're supposedly going to be single forever and own that and be like, F it, and like romance yourself and love the shit out of your life. Do what you love, create yourself a paradise in your life. And probably somewhere along that path, you will manifest love because that's going to help you get into alignment. When you get into energetic alignment, you attract the people, the places, the things that are meant for you. So maybe you're so depressed about love and about being single and feeling lonely that you're shrinking back from life, that you're not pursuing your dreams and your goals, that you're doing Groundhog Day, you're living the same day over and over again, just kind of running around in the rat race, stuck in the system and not expressing your true energy. That's another thing that can push love away from you, is like not getting right with yourself, not walking your true path. So real talk. Real talk. I bet there's other people who are watching this who resonate, okay? And I want you to know that you're not the only person struggling with this. And I've been through this too. So this is telling you stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If you're not feeling positive, if you let go of your faith, then it might not bring you romance. Isn't that so frustrating? It's like a catch-22. You know what I mean? That in order to attract love, you have to be positive and stay optimistic. But it's very hard to be positive and optimistic when you've been single for a long ass time. So strategize. How can you lift your energy? How can you lift your vibes? And the first thing to do is sit with this energy, sit with this emotion. These fears you have, I'm going to be single forever. Love isn't for me. Is this really my destiny? No one likes me. I'm ugly. Whatever your thoughts are, it's because of this. It's because of the mole I have on my face. It's because I'm this size, or it's because, like, whatever. Sit with that energy. Work with that energy. Go in that direction. So I basically just see there's a lot of healing that has to happen here, and there's a lot of hints, there's a lot of clues hidden in your feelings. So if you could, like, I honestly think therapy, self-help books about love, reading uplifting information, getting really into this, learning about manifestation would help you too. Like, in order to manifest something, the first thing you need to do is have a clear vision or a clear intention of what you want. So maybe make a list of your dream person. Like, what are your dream qualities in a person? What would they be like? Like, everything down to their physical characteristics, how they treat you, how they make you feel, what does your life with them look like, what kind of activities do you do together? Like, write it out in great detail. Have a clear vision of what you want. The next step is to kind of meditate and envision it. So spend time every day thinking about this person, imagining them, and let yourself smile. I want you to get to the point to where you can think about your future partner and be excited instead of being like distraught and in despair and sad and lovesick and hopeless. Okay, so work on that energy. The next thing you have to do is take action. So this means go into some mixers, making friends, extending your group of friends. The number one way that people meet in relationships is through their friends or friends of friends. So work first on having healthy friendships, healthy relationships. If you don't have any good friendships around you, or you're like terrified of people, it's okay. I'm totally terrified of people, even though it doesn't seem like it. Work with that. Like, first work on cultivating healthy and safe friendships, branch out from there. Join group activities related to your passions, your hobbies, your talents, your interests. You can meet people that way. And then the last step as part of manifesting is just to let go. Don't worry about when is it coming, why has it happened. Like, just live your life and enjoy. So, woo! We just packed a lot of information into these 10 minutes, but basically what was coming out for you was just a lot of advice. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can work on. Follow your intuition. And your last message is to flirt. I don't know. You're not going to be single for the rest of your life. Use this energy to process. You know what's really funny about all this advice that I gave you is that it'll improve your life in general and like get you in alignment. And like having a man, meeting a person, falling in love is just going to be the cherry on top, you know? So look, I see a marriage for you in the next decade. It could also be like, let's say that you're 21 right now. It could also be like when you're 28 or when you're 29, you get married, or 38 or 39. Like, these numbers could mean something. Like, it could be something like that. So, but this is a wand energy. This is fast. So it really makes me wonder how old you are and if you are close to an 8 or 9 number. 4 years, we're getting a better timeline here. 4 years until love, 4 years until marriage potentially. You're really not that far away from it. I also see this as like an infinity symbol, like twin flame. And then the 9 symbolizes endings and beginnings, like a new cycle. Like, you need to end one cycle and begin a new one. Make some changes in your life. So, long story short, you're totally worthy of love. Couple years, you'll probably be married. Someone's coming in, and yes, you're 44 this year. That's hilarious. Yeah, look, probably when you're 48 or 49, you'll be married or meet somebody. So, I think by then. And everything I told you here, come back to this message, write it down, and just start working on it. Keep watching my channel. I give a lot of like help and stuff about this, but also look at other resources. Don't ever just listen to one person. Listen to yourself first of all, too. But there's just some blockages here you got to work on. It's okay. We all have blockages in love. You haven't done anything wrong. These blockages are not because you're being punished. It's just part of life. I think you're doing an amazing job. I think it's awesome you even asked this question and are open to like exploring this energy. That shows me that you're really self-aware, and that's really all you need to manifest and to like receive love. So keep going, girl. Okay? I feel like even if you do nothing, naturally life is probably going to guide you through this process and you'll meet this person. So last message is to trust the process. Okay? So, next person.
Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth.
What does he think / feel about me?
Ooh, this is a fun one. So, sorry, I'm just readjusting. Ugh. I've been sitting in the same position and I need to move for a second. Sorry about the shaky camera. Okay, so Elizabeth, how does he feel? And what does he think about you? Okay, thoughts and feelings towards you. So the first message I'm getting you, I'm not sure if you heard the last message that I just gave, because I just talked basically about how to get yourself into alignment, but it's weird because we're getting a message from this person that you're into that says, we both need to align ourselves with our true paths in order to make this connection work. So that tells me two things. One, this person could be a catalyst for your awakening. They definitely play a role in your life somehow. It doesn't mean that like you're meant to be together romantically necessarily, but there's definitely some kind of energy going on here. Like it's very possible that they're a soulmate of yours or like somebody from your soul family. And so they're here to inspire you to connect with your true path, to help you align yourself. That's interesting to me. This person is really mirroring you a lot. Like you're at a point where you are really considering your future. I mean, aren't we always at that point? But I think now more so than ever. And you're getting ready to make some changes in your life that you've been pondering for quite some time. This person is exactly in the same place as you. And so it's like a message coming from them that's almost like as we align ourselves with our true paths, the potential for this relationship grows. So I think you're being told like, balance your energy. Maybe you're just so into this person that you're kind of waiting around and stalling because you're hoping like maybe something will happen either with them or just in your love life in general. And I think the universe's or your spirit guide's message to you is like, hey, don't forget to focus on your goals, your dreams, your finances, your career and opportunities. Don't sit around and wait for somebody romantically. Like it's often when you're in the middle of like vibing up in your life that a romantic partner will come in. So that's the first message I'm getting. And maybe once this is posted, go back and listen to the message before yours, because maybe there's some messages in there for you as well that will inspire you or just give you some clues for alignment. That's the first thing. This could also mean that this person is like not currently available because they're like trying to get their shit together. Oh, this person really likes you. They are definitely into you. But they're dealing with some self-doubt. You know how I just said this person's like trying to get in alignment? This strikes me as somebody who's a little bit insecure and kind of shy. And that's not a bad thing, honestly. That can be super cute. I don't know why, but they remind me of Hugh Grant. You know how Hugh Grant usually plays that character that's like really sexy and charming, but also kind of shy and bashful and slightly insecure? That's totally this guy's vibe. It's like Hugh Grant vibes all the way. Kind of like puppy dog kind of person. I don't know if this is a guy, by the way. If it's a woman or somebody who identifies as they or somebody anywhere else on the spectrum of gender, I apologize. I feel a divine masculine energy coming from them, but I will continue to refer to them as they. This person is saying, I'm worried. If you get too close, you will see the real me. This reminds me a lot of how I used to act in relationships a couple years ago. Like, I used to be super insecure. People would see the real me, so I would put on this front and I would keep people at arm's length. This person's a lot like that. They're putting on a mask. They're keeping you at arm's length. They're trying to act cool as a cucumber, but they're actually kind of like losing it and shy and kind of falling all over themselves for you right now. So I think that's cute. I think that's endearing. But they're definitely kind of trying to keep you at arm's length. They really like you. And look, this says, and speaking of arm's length, I didn't even like notice this card. It says, I know I keep pushing you away. I'm struggling with how powerful this connection is, and I'm having a hard time believing it's really happening. I think that this is somebody that even if you looked at them and told them, I really like you, I have romantic feelings for you, even if you said that to them verbatim, they would probably still doubt it. They really like you. They're almost like, this is too good to be true, you know? You guys really just dissolve into each other. There's a past life relationship or energy here. When you guys met, it was like you're picking up where you left off. This is a huge sign of chemistry. This is a huge sign of compatibility. These past life memories could also be affecting the dynamic, not in a bad way, but like sometimes when you meet someone you have a past life with, you get this feeling like sometimes there's fear because maybe in a past life, like you watch the person die a really traumatic death. Sometimes you're afraid of rejection, and there's like these deep, weird emotions tied up in the relationship, so it can kind of freak you out. This whole past life thing is some real shit. But I think on a scale of 1 to 10 of how much it really affects a relationship with someone, it's like a 3 or a 4. It's just like kind of a subtle feeling that's kind of numbed out in the background, but it's there. So this person is very like kind of shy, kind of skittish. I was walking by this dog today. There's a lot of stray dogs where I'm living here in Montenegro, and there's this one dog that's like really cute, and it'll like come up to me, but like as soon as I like walk towards it, it'll like run and like kind of bolt. But you can tell it's interested and it likes me, you know? Same thing with this guy. He's like that dog that's bolting. He comes up, pulls up on you, he's hitting on you, he's flirting with you, but then like you start showing him interest back and he's like, oh fuck, I gotta do something about this now. It's like he's freaking out about it. But I think he has every intention of moving, like hanging out with, like true love. This guy's totally in love with you. He, like I said, he's fallen all over himself about you. He's got like the butterflies around you. He really likes you. Sorry about the camera. He really likes you. And he's just a little shy. He's Hugh Grant all the way. He's cute. He wants to make the effort. He's flirting with you, you know? I don't know why. It feels like there's something I'm not seeing here, and so I want to dig a little bit deeper. I wonder if you guys are in a separation of some kind. Or if he's just hasn't reached out in a little while. I didn't realize what we had till it was gone, and I know it's all my fault. I feel like it's almost too late now, like you've moved on. If this is someone you're still talking to, that's a little dramatic. It could just be a watered down version of that, like every time I'm away from you and I'm not talking to you and like I kind of leave you alone for a few days, I kind of realize, wow, she really brightens up my life. Maybe he's worried or they are worried that you have moved on or you like somebody else. Like I said, a little insecure. Like even if you like hit them in the face with your feelings, they might still doubt it. Everything reminds me of you. I'm working hard to straighten out my life so I can feel confident enough to approach you again. Definitely working on confidence. They want to make the effort. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that if you're in separation or you haven't heard from this person in a while, then this is someone who's coming back. This is someone you're likely to hear from again. They still really like you. They care about you. But we pulled the curtain back a little bit about what's going on in their internal world. If it sounds familiar, I think it's because a lot of us feel this way in relationships. We feel worried to get too close to someone. We push people away sometimes because we feel a really powerful connection and it like kind of freaks us out. Sometimes we don't realize what we have till it's gone. And yeah, this is true love. This person wants to make the effort. You'll probably hear from them again. They're a little shy, but I don't think there's anything you can do to really scare this person away. Only advice I'm going to give you here is just be yourself, be kind to this person, flirt with them. I think they need to learn how to pursue somebody romantically and how to build that confidence. I think you wouldn't be helping them if you took the reins in the situation. So just don't take the reins too much. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I sound like Dr. Phil right now. I'm just saying, don't come at this person too hard. Keep the energy balanced. If they take a step, you take a step. If they take a step back, be patient with them. Let them step forward again, but don't come up on them, Hope that makes sense. But they really like you. They're actually almost struggling with how much they like you. It's like they've never felt this way before. So, wow. Oh my gosh. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. So who's next? Have I done 2 or 3?
Kelly's next.
Have I done 2 or 3 in this one? Or more?
You've done 3.
Okay. I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to go take a break. Okay, so this is for Kelly. What does Kelly want to know?
What can you expect coming in the life regarding love? Been single for 2 years.
Okay. So Kelly, what can you expect coming into your life in love? You've been single for 2 years. You know what, Kelly? I'm not sure if you were writing in the chat earlier, before you ordered, but I saw your name pop up and I felt like a crazy energy around it. Not like a bad crazy, like a good crazy. I felt a vibe. And now that you're asking that question, I feel a vibe. And I know it's such a normal question. Single 2 years, what's coming in? But I actually think that... I think you're getting ready to meet somebody that's extremely important, that maybe could even be the one. So, I swear I'm not just saying that because I'm reading tarot cards and just get, sometimes you get readings and you're like, but really? I'm not tooting your horn here. I genuinely have a strong feeling about you that's almost, can you see how I'm having trouble speaking? It's because I'm being overwhelmed, basically. So yeah, Spirit is saying that they needed you single for 2 years because you needed to make some changes in this area of your life. You seriously needed to work on your finances and career. And I feel like that energy is still around you. I mean, last year in 2020, a lot of people got pay cuts, had to switch jobs, got unemployed, whatever. I'm not sure what your situation is here. I have a feeling like you've been doing pretty well, but I have a feeling you're going to be starting a business or something, or you have some type of bright idea, or you're getting on some type of path that's really going to make a difference in this world. I mean, I don't think you're going to cure cancer or anything, but you're going to be making a difference. And you have a strong humanitarian energy behind you. You're totally a light worker. And this has been a huge time of you stepping in to your truth. You already went through your spiritual awakening and your dark night of the soul, and now you're embodying this new energy. I would highly suggest you watch my most recent video called How to Get Out of Your Dark Night of the Soul, or I think it's called What Happens After Spiritual Awakening. It's my most recent video. Watch that. That's exactly where you're at in your life. That's what I sense, at least. Watch that, see if you resonate with it. It could give you some tips, but also just be like, wow, this is where I'm at. That's where you're at. And so this means that you are getting ready to align, perhaps with your life partner or twin flame, or at least with a really significant soulmate. And so there's changes that you're going to be making in this area of your life. And that has something to do with alignment, because I think you're getting ready to choose something in this area that has a lot more to do with your purpose. And look, your career isn't always a huge part of your purpose, or like doesn't 100% define your purpose in life, but I think you're one of those people that really wants to be fulfilled with what you do. And oh, I'm seeing you right. So you have a job right now, your job ends in June, you're so tired, physically, mentally, emotionally, and you're bored and not motivated. Mood. Just kidding. I feel you, girl. That's, it's very rare that you like anyone. Yeah, this has a lot to do with passion in your life. I feel like if you connect with passion in this area of your life, passion in romantic relationships will find you. Remember that like attracts like. I said this a lot today, but love is like an uplifting, fun, passionate, exciting, youthful, adventurous energy. So if you pursue your desires, you get connected with your talents and your gifts and your goals, and you live that out, and you start, taking a passionate path in your life, then the people, places, situations, things that are meant for you will be attracted to you. That's all about, how to get into alignment. So you're so close to like a huge discovery and a huge change in your life right now. And I think Spirit is just saying this is what you need to figure out. Like, you needed no distractions, because think about it. When you fall in love, you end up like, you get sucked into the relationship vortex, and you just kind of like focus on that for a while, and it's amazing and it's fun, but it can be distracting. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's likely that you're going to find alignment here, and somewhere in that process, you'll attract love. And it's not like you have to have everything perfect or figured out to attract love. But yeah, look, this is the path to your soulmate. Maybe you'll even meet this person through your job or through your career. Yeah, there's a cute guy you feel like you really like, but he lives in California. You were passionate, but you're 42 almost and just need some love. Don't worry, a soulmate is coming, and I know you just want love, but in order to attract love, you got to create it around you. So I see you, don't worry, things are changing. Yeah, King of Swords. I see the pain in your past. I see the people you had to cut cords with. I'm proud of you. You walked away from a situation you could have easily stayed in love, but it wasn't serving you, and you cut that out. I think that was probably the person you were with 2 years ago. Yeah, 5 of Swords, your heart has been healing. You're starting to open again, though. I mean, the second card I got for you was soulmate. So you're going to have a job change. That path is probably going to lead you to a soulmate. Maybe you'll meet them there. Perhaps it'll cause you to move. Yeah, 5 months, 7 months. I don't know if I see anything for a little while, but there is a potential around September of this year, 2021. There's going to be a huge shift for you in love. So it's likely that you'll meet somebody then, or there's a crossroads that leads you to this person. So I'd be surprised if you were single to the end of 2022. Here's your King of Cups. You might meet one person or try to date one person before this person. So I see one relationship that might not go anywhere, and then here's your soulmate. And this is a long-term relationship. You might move in with this person. Perhaps this is the person you marry. You're seriously getting ready to meet your person. This person right here that you meet first is a short-term relationship. It just seems like fun. It's a fling, but, it's kind of whatever. But then this comes in. So you're saying you're Cancer. That's cool. Yeah, love is so important for those of you guys who are Cancers. I definitely see that. Past life relationship. Interesting. True love. I don't get a sense that this is somebody that you know. Okay? I think you'll probably meet them. I don't know. There's a huge energy around 2022 for you, and something's definitely going down in September. Major life change. Maybe it has something to do with this. So yeah, major life change, something new's happening in September. Maybe you're going to move somewhere. I have a feeling you'll meet this person connected to your job. So it could be like because of the move or the new job or the new situation or circumstances that you're put in, you will meet this person. Let's see if we can get you any more energy. Oh, I'm seeing your questions. Will they have money? What sign? Security. You're asking about money? Oh, yeah, definitely. You'll be secure with them. They'll be able to help take care of you. They'll want to contribute. I actually feel like they don't like they're so financially secure that they're not worried about it. Like it makes me think that you might have the ability to be able to take a step back from work when you end up with this person or when you're with them. Like they definitely have a like they're definitely very well off. They're very confident too. So as far as what sign, this is the last question I can answer. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, yes. This is totally the vibes I was getting. Okay, this is an earth sign. This is a Capricorn, perhaps a Taurus, maybe sun, moon, or rising in an earth sign, or their Venus is in that sign. So King of Pentacles for sure, okay? But the real message I'm getting for you is you're not going to be able to find, like, don't wait on this person to come and save you and take you out of your situation and make everything okay. Like, I know this might sound like a harsh truth here, but you got to figure out what you're doing in this area of your life. And you have so many gifts and so many skills. And I know you mentioned you're 42. You might feel like, oh, this is kind of late to make a change here. You don't need to make this change overnight. It might be something you just do part-time or on the side that you kind of work on as a side hustle that turns into your dream. But there's a big opportunity that you have. And I think you just need to follow your heart with this, do what you think is right, but you still have a lot of life left in you. Like, seriously, your life is going to change. And so they're saying, work on this, follow this path. It's going to lead you to your King of Pentacles. And you're ready. You know, I don't see, I kind of want to get a marriage prediction for you because I do see marriage. King of Pentacles again. King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We're pretty much out of time here, but go on this website called trulyteachmetarot.com. Just like go on Google and type in Truly Teach Me Tarot King of Pentacles and read about the King of Pentacles because this person is a great fit for you and you'll get a lot of it. It's one of my favorite sites to research tarot on. I'm not affiliated with it. I just like it. 5 years till marriage. I know that sounds kind of like long, but I think that it's you'll date this person for a while, move in with them, and like naturally end up in a marriage. And the marriage is your choice. You don't have to marry them, but it's going to be very serious. It's going to be very serious, and you know there will be a potential for that if you want to go in that direction with them. But at the very least, it's a very serious relationship, and it seems beautiful. So I'll see you next time. I hope this resonated with you. Peace out. All right, who's next?
Pari.
Who?
Pari.
Okay, so Pari is next.
I don't know about my...
Okay. Okay, so Pari, I just noticed that you asked me like a whole bunch of questions about a whole bunch of different topics. I'm not sure if you read when you ordered this that this is a live 10-minute love mini reading and you can ask one love question. So I'm just going to answer your love question. But if you would like a reading on like any other topics in your life, just send me an email. I can send you like a little discount code if you want to get like a full reading. But you want to know about your love life. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, and let me know if you have anything specific. Okay, so his name is Shiva. You want to know how he's feeling about you, and you keep getting dreams about each other and when he comes into contact. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You've been like having dreams. So you want to know like when he's going to contact you. His name is Shiva. Okay. All right. So tapping into Shiva for you, Pari. Let's first pull like how does Shiva feel about you? Okay. How does Shiva feel about you? Aww. Oh my gosh. Wow, this person, I'm getting this message that they have like a secret desire for you. Okay. So here's the message that I'm getting. First of all, there's another person in my life. So right off the bat, it's possible that this person is dating somebody else, is with somebody else, has somebody else on their heart, is trying to get out of a relationship, is codependent with somebody, is stuck in a toxic relationship. If you know for a fact this person is not dating or seeing anybody else, it could be that they're like codependent with their family, or they're having to look after their family and there's a lot of stress in that area, because sometimes I see that's what this card is for. But anyways, I'll read it to you and we'll break it down. There is another person in my life that has been a source of much needed stability for me. I just don't know what to do. I still have feelings for you. So, yeah, just because they're with somebody else or they're kind of stuck in this codependent relationship, it doesn't mean that they don't like you or don't care about you. It's possible to like or be in love with more than one person. It happens. The heart is not really like a divided thing like that. So, maybe you're like, what the heck, because you don't know if this person's with somebody else. But if you know for a fact that they're married or they're in another relationship, then that's what this card is referencing. There could also be a connection they have going on with someone that you just don't know about. And once again, that doesn't mean they don't like you. They're confused. They're like, I don't know like how to get out of this relationship. I'm so deep in it. Like, this person is part of my stability. Maybe they are like doing something financial with this person. And I'll also take the route, because it's kind of hard to tell. This person could also be like dependent on their parents financially, or having to help their parents or their family financially. And there could be a lot of drama there. There could be like some type of poverty going on where they're like struggling and it's just stressful, and it's almost like they can't come at you because they're still trying to figure this out or help the family or establish themselves. It just feels like there's something pulling them away from you. It's another person, it's a group of people, it's a family, something like that. So that's the first thing that I'm feeling from them. They really, really like you and they don't know what to do. They're like, how do I get out of the situation? How do I move forward? They're like currently thinking about that, trying to work on that. And this is really cute to me. This makes me like almost emotional. Like, this person's saying to you, I'm afraid I'll lose you as a friend, and it's the only reason I haven't had the courage to ask for more. So this is somebody who enjoys being around you a lot and definitely has like a crush on you, definitely feels a soul connection with you, definitely is attracted to you. There's definitely a sexual attraction, but the reason they haven't asked for more is because they would rather be friends with you and not lose the connection than mess it up by like coming at you and facing you rejecting them. Or maybe you guys date, but then like it doesn't work out. Maybe they have a view towards relationships that like, oh, relationships always end. And if we don't go into a relationship, then this won't end. So I'd rather it not end than us, crash and burn it with a relationship. So this is actually someone that cares about you deeply. Like, yeah, they're definitely confused and torn up about this situation. Yeah, so they're not married, they had a past relationship. Yeah, it could be that they're still mourning that past relationship. I also get a sense of something with family, some type of codependency here for sure. And maybe with the past relationship, they're still talking or hot and cold or going in and out of it or thinking delusionally maybe we can make it work. So yeah, that still checks out. Yeah, they really like you though. And look at this. This is confirmation. You're the most amazing person I've ever met in my life. I can't imagine being happy with anyone else. I think something that's really cool about you and this person is that you guys have a really strong foundation of a friendship here. Like, you guys are friends first and then attracted to each other next. And so I'm kind of rooting for this. They've definitely been out of contact with you, though, because this says, I didn't realize what we had until it was gone. I know it's all my fault, and I feel like it's almost too late now, like you've moved on. They stopped talking to you or walked away for a little bit there, and I think it was because of this other person or the stress in their life. Also because they're like, I don't know if I want to ruin the friendship. So we're kind of getting some reasons as to why they've been out of contact, why they've walked away. You wanted to know when you can hear from them. Yeah, you and this person just keep going around in circles. It's like kind of a karmic cycle of, you know, do they like me? Do they not? Like, he contacts you, you guys hang out, or there's an energy, you're in each other's dreams, and then they disappear. But there's still a good energy here. There's still a potential. This person respects you. They care about you. What do they want? I've got questions too. I see why you got this reading. I've got questions. Look, I want to make the effort and mend this relationship. Yeah, they do. They do want to try to come at you again. They didn't take the opportunity with you the first time around. I think they're worried that, like, there's no chance left, just like this says. But, yeah. Oh, T. I've been dealing with financial issues. I'm working really hard to become more stable in this area, though, so I can have room for a relationship. Yeah, they're feeling like they don't have a lot to offer right now in a relationship. They also might be somebody who's a little old-fashioned. They might not just want to date somebody, they might want to court somebody for marriage. So they're like, until I'm in that position, until I feel like I'm good in that position and I'm ready for that, then I can't, and I have to stay friends. This also says, thank you for helping me awaken to my true self. Makes sense why you guys are having dreams about each other and seeing each other in the 5D. There's like definitely like a twin soul energy going on here. It's strong. Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is somebody that desires to be financially successful and have security in their life, but they're just starting out on that path. That could be another clue. Like, they're in a place in their life where their focus is here and they don't have the energy to marry or date. Right now, at least. Okay. I am getting a longer timeline on when you're likely to hear from him. I mean, best case scenario, this could be like in a week. But to be honest, I feel like you might not hear from him for a while. You might hear from him in July. And I don't know if it's because he's gone somewhere else, but if that's the case, he could be traveling back to where you are in July. Or things have shifted for him by then. But it's definitely not over between you guys. There's a strong energy there. And yeah, there's a window between July and October, like the end of summer to like fall. There's a bubble there. There's a window there where this relationship could potentially pick up. Be patient with this person. I think they're the kind of person that actually wants to like date somebody for marriage, and it might have something to do with their parents. I mean, I don't know if they casually date people, and if they do, they like to keep it a secret. I don't know what their deal is, but they're thinking about you seriously. Yeah. This is endings and beginnings. Once again, it's a cycle you've been stuck in. I would be careful with this person because this cycle could continue. They seem like They're kind of all over the place with like what they want, trying to establish themselves. It could take a while. They really, really like you, but I think if they keep you on the back burner or on the shelf for way too long, it's possible there's someone else could come around and pique your interest. So I guess you're just gonna have to see, but I can confirm that this person really, really likes you. You'll probably hear from them by this summer. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for your support. All right, you guys, I have to pee really bad, TMI. So I'm gonna take like a 6 or 7 minute break real quick, get some water, stretch a little bit, and I think there's 5 or 6 more of you guys left. So when I come back, we will do the final part. The last few of you guys who've been waiting will finally get your readings. I just want to make sure I'm just as fresh and present and on point for those of you guys who ordered last. Just like I was for those of you guys who ordered first. So make sure you click on to part 4, the final part of this reading session, and I will see you then. Peace out.